Welcome to a journey where light fades, sound vanishes, and the ocean keeps its deepest secrets buried. This is In the Belly of the Sea, a descent into the unknown, into one of the last true mysteries of our planet. We often speak of space as the final frontier, but beneath the blue veil that covers most of our Earth lies a world far more alien, far more dangerous, and, somehow, far more personal. The deep ocean. It's a place where pressure can crush steel, where no sunlight has ever touched, and where life has evolved in complete isolation for millions of years. It is silent, vast, and unknowable, and yet something in it is beginning to speak. In early 2024, researchers at a private oceanic observatory off the coast of Guam detected something strange. A sound. Deep, rhythmic, consistent, like a pulse. It echoed up from the Mariana Trench, specifically from a newly discovered rift deeper than the Challenger Deep, the known lowest point of the ocean. At first, they thought it was just tectonic activity, but the pattern was too regular. Every 39 minutes, a low-frequency signal repeated itself. The scientists checked for whales, ship sonar, and deep-sea vibrations. Nothing matched. It was artificial or something like it. A secretive expedition was quickly assembled, funded by a company few had heard of, the Lassatech. The team they sent was small, Dr. Alara Miles, an expert in extremophile marine life, Captain Jonas Red, a former Navy submersible pilot, and Dr. Hideo Sakamoto, a theoretical biologist with controversial theories on deep biospheres and non-human intelligence. They boarded an experimental deep-sea vessel known as Abyssus, built to withstand record-breaking depths. With reinforced plating, advanced life support systems, and an AI co-pilot called Lantern, it was the most advanced submersible ever built. Their mission: locate the source of the signal and bring back answers. The descent was silent, peaceful. At first, the world above faded into a soft blue haze, then darkened quickly. As they passed the 8,000-meter mark, things began to change. The water outside turned pitch black, broken only by flashes of bioluminescence, strange creatures pulsing with eerie light, drifting silently through the water. The team was silent, each lost in their own thoughts, watching the unknown pass by the viewing dome. At 11,200 meters, they reached the new trench. The sonar showed the ground was smooth, too smooth. Instead of jagged rock, they saw something symmetrical, geometric. Alara leaned forward, whispering, "This isn't natural." The seafloor wasn't just smooth, it was etched. Circles, spirals, long straight lines like ancient carvings, or perhaps circuitry. Lantern flagged anomalies in the surrounding magnetic field. Strange readings in chemical composition. The ocean floor was reacting to them, somehow. Then, a section of the trench floor began to move. A slow grinding shift, like a massive door being pulled open by something unseen. A tunnel opened in the seafloor, a perfectly round hole descending even deeper. The signal stopped, and then a new sound began, harmonic, musical, almost like a human voice, stretched out and slowed down by centuries. Captain Red hesitated, but Dr. Sakamoto insisted. "We've come this far," he said, and so they descended into the tunnel. The walls shimmered, reflecting the submersible's lights in impossible colors, shades they couldn't quite name. The tunnel spiraled downward, not naturally formed, but designed, and at the bottom, they found the chamber, a massive hollow space beneath the ocean floor. Floating structures, spheres suspended in what looked like liquid air. Flowing currents of energy moved between them, pulsing softly. In the center of the chamber was something alive, a massive organic structure that resembled a heart. It pulsed in sync with the original signal, once every 39 minutes. As they approached, the instruments failed. Oxygen levels fluctuated. Radiation spiked. Time seemed to bend. Lantern began speaking in fragments you are remembered. Miles began to cry. She said she heard voices, familiar voices, speaking her name. Sakamoto stared into the glowing core and muttered a single phrase, "It's not a machine. It's a memory." Then, without warning, everything went dark. The lights cut out. The cameras failed. The recording stopped. 3 days later, Abyssus was found floating just above the original descent point, empty except for Captain Red, unconscious, but alive. When medics opened the hatch, he whispered only one thing before collapsing: "It saw us." The other two scientists were never found. No signs of struggle. No damage to the sub. No explanation. The footage on the black box was corrupted except for a few seconds, showing an endless tunnel of stars, strange symbols, and what appeared to be neurons. Yes, brain cells firing inside what looked like stone. After the mission, the Lassatech disappeared. The sub was dismantled. The logs erased. But the story didn't end there. The signal, once thought silenced, began to echo again, this time from other parts of the ocean. Off the coast of Chile, beneath the Arctic shelf, in the deep Atlantic, the same pulse, the same message. What was it? Some believe the ocean is not just water and rock, but a living archive. That deep beneath the crust lies an ancient intelligence, organic, conscious, and connected to the planet itself. Perhaps it has been recording everything for millions of years. Perhaps it is the memory of Earth. And maybe, when we went too deep, we didn't just find it, we woke it. What lived in the belly of the sea wasn't evil. It wasn't hostile, but it was watching. It was learning. And maybe it was waiting. Thank you for diving deep with us into one of Earth's greatest mysteries. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, subscribe, and let us know what you think lies in the belly of the sea.